Greetings, heavy machine enthusiasts. Welcome to the Gear Wheel channel. Today you'll see some of the coolest heavy equipment in the world and also from our mine. You'll witness how these brave people handle the toughest challenges and those who aren't so lucky. So buckle up because we're starting right now. A historic meeting of two shovels, just like in 1945 between the Americans and the Soviets. When you see a tractor trailer stuck on the tracks, you know something might happen. But when you hear that terrifying horn, there's no more doubt about it. A freight train hit the trailer, sending nearly 30 tons of grain into the air in a matter of seconds. Here we can see the trailer split in half. Fortunately, no one was injured in this horrific accident. The trailer is literally wrapped around the front of the train.
Look at the
This is a good example of how to unload an old Mack from a trailer without a ramp. These people never imagined they would experience a scene straight out of a movie. Passengers taking the ferry on the Elbe River in Hamburg were heading to work at the Airbus plant as usual, unaware that they would need to evacuate the vessel. It all happened when large waves, caused by Storm Elenia, shattered the glass on the ferry, forcing passengers to evacuate. 3 people suffered minor injuries from the broken glass, according to the German news agency. We are still on the water, but on a much larger scale. Drivers in the South Korean city of Busan never dreamed that a large cargo ship would run into them. It all happened when the 6,000-ton Russian cargo ship MV Seagrand veered off course and crashed into the Gwangan Bridge in Busan around 4:20 p.m. local time. Reports say the ship first hit a moored boat before slamming into the bridge, causing significant damage to both the structure and the vessel's bow. Following the incident, the Korean Coast Guard determined that the captain was under the influence of alcohol, with a blood alcohol level of 0.086%, much higher than the legal limit of 0.03%. Footage of the crash shows the moment the ship collides with the bridge, causing the front mast to collapse onto the deck. Drivers on the bridge stopped briefly before continuing, while authorities later closed part of the bridge for inspection. Knock, knock. Who's there? Well, Osha. These scenes are typical in India, especially during the monsoon season. However, driving at such high speeds through deep water is extremely dangerous, as there is always a risk of the train derailing. I don't get it, these people. Carrying such a heavy load unsecured is so reckless and dangerous. Luckily, no one was passing by at the moment when the grader fell. If you ask me, this is the best part of the video. Pure sound of diesel engine and metal. Enjoy. That was like a hot knife through butter. Better watch your step when you're driving a 104-ton machine. Luckily, he had a strong rig to pull him out. We put together a short compilation of blasting from our mine site. Enjoy.
Oh la la!
Yup, that's right. Oh la la. Here's what happens when you put a machine on unstable rocky ground. Add a slope toward the sea, and the show is guaranteed. Everyone needs a Kamaz in their life. And here's why. Pretty nasty situation. Looks like a bad load estimate. As a result, the hydraulic hoses burst from the stress, and the final outcome is this oil fountain. A 70-ton ship has just been completed at the shipyard, and the toughest challenge now is how to push it into the water. The only solution is to use a bulldozer, but there are several issues. There's a risk the dozer might puncture the bow or even flip the vessel, so the operator must be highly focused and very experienced. Let's see how it goes.
Секунду. Пошел, давай.
Good organization and great job by the operator. I just love the smell of burning tire early in the morning. And I just love some crazy sliding early in the morning. Beautiful engineering kick-assisted coupling operation at Brussels South Station. You can't couple trains if you don't know where and how to kick. railway station dispatcher. Gotta turn that loco around and head out now. Steam locomotive engineer. Sure thing, no problem. Company manager. We need bigger trucks for the extra load. Excavator operator. Boss, no need for a bigger truck. Wow, this is amazing. Bilhack Railway snowblower in Norway. But look at how the locomotive engineer carefully moves the left discharge chute to throw the snow to the right. Drop a comment if you know why they do that. I'd love to know. And here's how they turn around. He doesn't need a buffers. Hey buddy, wrong way. You can't park there, sir.
Да, Кирюха? Нихера себе.
Something happened to this D375A-8 dozer. Write in the comments what you think could have happened. We all have that one friend who loves to say, "Just one more shot, and I'm done." And in the end, we end up carrying him home after the party like this. We saved the best for last. Some of you might have seen it already, but it's worth a reminder. Here's what roads can turn into after some rain. A total nightmare for company production. Well, guys, guess there's no end to human stupidity. If you found this video useful, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It would mean a lot to us. Until the next video, bye. Oh yeah, please guys, don't do anything stupid.